Set to office selected.
No two NFL teams have played more often than the Bears and Packers, and we're underway from Lambeau.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive.
They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl-type season. And maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year. And with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
And that's out to the flat for Swift.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
First carry, and right away, he lost the football.
Wow, that ball was not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
And space tough to come by there as he'll get rid of
Six DBs in the game.
Now it's Fields.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. A gain of 8 there on the play, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
They'll try it now with Swift.
And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. So a chance to breathe easier now. 1st and 10 after the 4th down conversion.
And he finds him.
Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This out quickly to Williams. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. They'll try and run here with Swift. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage.
Let him cross that goal line.
Well, here we go on 4th down. Fields.
He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Swift is into the end zone for a Bears touchdown. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it, and reach their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Taken in at the 3. And he returns this to the 22.
So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
No room to be had there on the first down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold.
It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Again, it's Jones. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And this is picked up by the Bears. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Well, we figured they'd come out with intensity and aggressiveness on the defensive side of the ball, and they have an early turnover to show for it.
They lived up to their reputation. That's who they are. They want to attack on every play, even though they're playing defense. And you're exactly right. Force the early turnover, and now they'll try to attack again and again throughout the game.
That one goes for 24 yards.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They will run straight ahead with Swift.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Holding offense. Can't we score?
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. 2nd and 8 coming up. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop inside the red zone. Every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
50 catches for
Lined up a touchdown. Remember, he just did the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
And he whips that one incomplete there.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line.
Fields.
To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield of man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Justin Fields
Taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Bears' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. So that drive in total 8 plays.
And it was all capped off by the Justin Fields touchdown run. He took it in himself. Taken in at the 3. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10.
Okay, ready? Blue check, switch, yellow.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it 2nd and 7. They'll drop to throw. Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. His first catch, good for 9 in the first down.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Let's get in that end zone. That's all.
They'll go again to Jones. A beautiful fake. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
He lets it fly for Lockett. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Fields. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But far down and a great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Back to throw, Fields. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
They snap it to Fields. The throw for Tony is intercepted. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a touchdown. Well, I mean, it hadn't been a picture-perfect first half for this defense to this point, but that's a big play to get them right back in the ballgame.
And I think that changes their mind. We still made a play right there that could change the course of this game. Great job delivering.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit. And they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams on defense and may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. So they can tempo anything to get them out of that in the beginning.
This offense on 4th down today. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Now Fields. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to gather the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Drops it to Jones in the flat.
And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw. That's caught over the middle. Hooper. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
In their mind, certainly a field goal try would be a letdown. They had the great starting field position, now facing 3rd down. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And his kick is good. Back down to 14-10.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Fielded right around the 8. The Chicago offense set to get started. And if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you get a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They're guarding against the upset.
And they're going to have this across. inside the 45. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Play action. It's Fields.
Throwing left side, it's complete.
And he'll be marked out at about the 26-yard line.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drive anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Fields on 1st down.
This will be caught just inside the 10. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, Swift.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
DeAndre Swift
with a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. And they're able to add on to their advantage. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now the Packers get set to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Fielded at about the 28.
A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return.
And the Bears take over.
Now the Bears going to take over now late in this first half. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. On 1st down, it's Fields.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Here's Fields.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
On 1st down, Fields.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter.
Off play action, Fields.
And his throw here is incomplete.
Let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. He really tried to thread that down the seam.
Yeah, he tried to rip that one, didn't he? But a throw with that velocity, necessary when you're trying to hit a quick hitter like that one. Timing execution has to be perfect. Unfortunately for him, that one fell to the ground.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This is caught and stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
To throw is Fields.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears.
Kadarius Toney.
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Bears will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point by Seibert up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive goes 8 plays.
And it's Kadarius Toney who caps things with a touchdown reception.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it.
Trouble, 38. Black clock.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we reach halftime with the visiting Bears out on top here. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. Let's see what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started over at the season.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Well, the Packers ready to go to start quarter number 3. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Up the middle, Jones. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Quick, yellow, check white.
An inside give to Jones. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Consecutive runs of 6 yards gives him a 1st and 10. Now a 1st down carry by Jones.
And he's got it to about the 40.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw.
Going across the field, he finds Phillips.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now Jones. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down. short gain.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll set up to throw. Touchdown! A great effort there. His first touchdown of the year. And the Packers are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Extra points. With a Packers touchdown. Fielded right around the 8. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And now off to the races down the right side. He will take this all the way. Touchdown.
Of stadiums have increased presence in the concession areas, right? TVs, loudspeakers, so people can still follow the game. And right now, they're bummed out that they missed that big return to start this half.
So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw here. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up. They'll set up a throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. On now is the Packers punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He'll look to set up his blockers. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5, and out will come the offense as they take over. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Fields now to throw. And this one nearly picked off. Well, kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Flushed out right. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. Now it's Fields. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
Fields throwing again. To the end zone, but it's
can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
Throwing on third down, Fields.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
And here we go on fourth down, Fields. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on fourth down, unable to convert. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out when they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. Third quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The result, a first down as the quick slant gets him 14.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
He's already fumbled once in this game, and I thought the ball started to jostle there a little bit, but they got to him quickly at the line of scrimmage.
It sure did. And remember, if you're not a very confident runner and you've already dropped it once, if there's traffic around you, the only thing you think about is protecting the football, not gaining yards.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll look to throw. Phillips has it running the out route.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
They have certainly looked his way in this third quarter. Another catch, and it's good for a first down.
Blue check, click, yellow, check white.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And room there to work it inside the 25.
Holding, offense.
So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
After the penalty, it's Jones. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Rashawn Gary, the man to bring him down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. 2nd and 15. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third. A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything. Now he'll let it go deep left side. And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's fourth down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Bears will get the football back. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. A play fake. Now Fields to throw.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at third down and long.
Under pressure, they got him again.
Za'Darius Smith. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up fourth down. They snap it to Fields.
incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Fight, 97.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And finding the tight end, Hooper. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. 2nd and 6. Eluding the pressure right. Jones has it. And it's a Packers touchdown. Aaron Jones, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Packers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Now for the point after. And that one makes us an 11-point deficit. Excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
But now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he's got some space here.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 47 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. First down, and they go with Swift again.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The offense on 3rd down. Pretty anemic, very anemic. 1 for 9 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches.
Fields going to get this one out on the perimeter.
Guys, man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Bears add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
5 plays there on that drive. And the end result is a Bears touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go.
Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. They still can't get it. And he wisely will throw that one away.
They approach this drive with a lot of confidence. minutes after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. On the delay, Jones. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. They'll drop to throw. He's got Hooper on the short connection, and he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Being chased out left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here.
And this one nearly picked off. Well, kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. To throw is Fields.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24. And we've got movement. I think this is against the Bears here. Let's find out. This O-line's been great. They've got the big lead, so give them a pass there, I guess.
Yeah, I would think so, because if we were grading them on their performance in this game, a lot of pluses in their boxes so far.
And here is motion again, and that's going to be 2 in a row. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. On 2nd and goal.
Fields.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. From 10 yards out.
And the Bears have 11-0 in their sights as they add on to their lead.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago.
Taken in at the 3. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Back to throw. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. Down the numbers. There he goes.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. The left side completion to Jones. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll set up a throw. Touchdown! Austin Hooper. A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Packers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Extra point splits the offense. And they'll cut the lead down to 18. So that drive 4 plays.
It's kept up by the Austin Hooper touchdown.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And
that's caught inside the 30. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Off play action, Fields.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, they're off.